Would you take me to your house and show me your favorite 5 fashion pieces?
Take me to my house to see my top favorite fashion pieces, bro?
Yeah.
But I don't even know you.
I'm AJay, mystery fashionist. I go around New York City. This is what I do for a living.
Oh, I seen your page before, bro.
Yeah.
You interviewed ASAP Rocky, right?
Yeah.
And Rihanna, right?
Yeah.
And my favorite one was Adam Sandler.
Oh.
It's funny because people be saying I look like him a little bit from the side. Look. But bro, yo, you gotta interview me, bro.
Bro, that's what I see that you got style.
Yeah, I got this custom cowboy hat. I got the custom book bag I made.
Wait, so these are things you made these?
Yeah, I made this book bag.
Nah, you definitely got some hard pieces in the crib.
Straps, hell yeah, I do, bro. You wanna come see?
Yeah, we out right now.
All right, come on. I live right over here.
Oh yeah, we litty. When did you start making clothes?
I started making clothes like 6 years ago.
You make clothes or you customize, like rebrand clothes? Like what would you call it?
I would call it upcycling and reworking, which means I take something that's already made and then I put my twist on it and turn it into something completely different.
Where you see yourself going with that?
I see myself becoming like the next, like Dapper Dan. I might just creative direct for the next big brand. Matter of fact, I am gonna creative direct for the next big brand.
I like how you corrected yourself.
Yeah. Wanna get like Nike or like a big brand to let me creative direct like a line, like how they did with Kid Super. You see how Kid Super got to do LV? Like imagine if I did LV. I think from there, I would start from there, then go on to more Marni and fucking Montclair and all that.
If any of y'all watching this, man, keep your eyes on this man.
Welcome to the Heights, baby. Come on, right here's my room.
What's your name again?
Ari.
Ari. All right, so we here in Ari's place. This question is a question that I ask everybody for Closet Tours. What's your fashion take?
Don't be afraid to go out in public and look different and look unique and get laughed at by somebody on the train and you sitting down and people taking pictures of you and pointing at you like, oh, look at him. Know that what you like is for you, and that just because nobody else is wearing it don't mean it's not cool and not popping and not fashionable. You feel me?
Yeah.
So don't be afraid to get laughed at. Don't be afraid to look silly and look like a fool and look like an idiot. Like,
how many times people looked at you like a fool?
Yo, bro, countless. I ain't gonna lie. You know, that's one of the reasons why I came to New York in the first place. Growing up in Connecticut, where I'm from, I would say it was even worse in Connecticut. In New York, when people laugh at you and look at you, at least they stop you and be like, oh, at least 1 out of 10 of those people will be like, oh, that's fire, yo.
They'll still compliment you.
Yeah, they'll compliment me. When I was living in Connecticut, it was just straight laughs and just ridicule and like, get out, yo, tell them to leave type shit. All right, there's a chair right here, yup. When they say Washington Heights, this is what they mean, bro. Yeah, look.
Nah, what we here?
We here, bro. It's Manhattan, Times Square is right there. It's literally one road. So I just think, bro, how easy it is for me to be at the top.
Show me your favorite 5 fashion pieces you cannot live without.
This is definitely one of them right up here. This is my Yankee hat, long, extra long brim, bro. And let me try it on real quick. I actually made this hat during COVID, bro. Because remember they was like, oh, you gotta be 6 feet away from everybody.
Yes.
So I'm like, bro, with this hat, I can't even get close to nobody if I wanted to. And I was like so depressed inside. And I'm like, yo, I'm living in New York. I can't go outside. I gotta stand 6 feet away. What can I make that's gonna go crazy and have the world wilding? And I love the Yankees, bro, so I'm like, let me make this. I remember the no brim was popping.
Yes.
So then I did the long brim because I'm like, this is the opposite of the no brim.
Functional and intentional.
Yeah,
I like that.
Thank you, AJ.
I like that.
This would be probably my second favorite fashion item, bro, that I can't live without. It's a whole jacket made out of high hands, bro.
That's tough.
Yeah. This is one of my second favorite things I can't live without.
I like that you're very thoughtful with the stuff you make.
Yeah, it has
and
to
you
have
got
a
the strings in it.
Yeah, it has to have a purpose. You know, so what's the point of making something that doesn't have a purpose or you can't fulfill the purpose of it? Third one, I would have to pick out my legendary duffel bag Louis Vuitton rework jacket that I took a duffel bag and I took the handles in the front of it, you can see, and I kept it on the front instead of cutting this off. A lot of artists cut the leather off and just panel it. I even got the suitcase luggage tag still on it. This one don't have the book bag that the original one had on the back. This one is actually a remake. Once I sold the jacket, which I kind of regret.
How much did you sell the original one for?
I sold it for $2,000, and I regret it because like it was this guy, I had it hung up, like this bag right here, I had it hung up on the wall like art, because I had an art show. And this guy was looking at it, he's like, yo, how much would you sell it for? I'm like, $2,000. He's like, all right, I got it right now. And I'm like, bro, I was like, damn, my heart sunk. I was like, I almost told him like I was just playing, but I couldn't. And at the time I needed the bread, so I'm like, let me just take the $2,000. But I regret it. So I regretted it so much, I remade it.
So that one you're not getting rid of?
Nah, not this one, nope. And if I am, it gotta be like 10 5 bands. Yep. Yeah. Number 4 would probably be this one, is another creation I made, and I haven't even released this yet, AJ, so y'all getting a sneak peek, exclusive on, I put a wig on a do-rag and made a mohawk do-rag, bro. And I know it's not the most difficult thing to look at and to do, but bro, this is gonna go hard. I'm seeing Lil Uzi, I'm seeing Playboy Cardi in one of these, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even like Rico Nasty, I could see in this. Okay. And I also do the devil horn joints, that Subway Oracle. Shout out to Subway Oracle, the guy that asked the questions on the train. I do his, I do angel ones. I do all types of do-rags, bro.
Shit, should we try it on live in effect?
Yeah, bro.
All right, come on.
Sometimes you could tie it, but you don't really have to tie it. It looks dope both ways, you feel me? Like, I kind of like it just laying on me, and some people like to tie with a little joint with a shoelace tie in the front, you know?
Live in effect.
But look at how dope it already looks on AJay. Like, look at this. And they come in different colors, too. I got a yellow one. I got another one. Mm-hmm.
Yo, look.
Come on, look.
Listen, I'm gonna need someone to braid my hair real quick. Braid the mohawk real quick.
Ooh, the braided joint. Come on, I didn't even think about that. Like, yo, that would be. That's what I'm saying, bro. That would be crazy. What if I just did 4 braids?
I was thinking that.
That would go crazy. All right, so my 5th most favorite fashion thing I cannot live without, bro, AJay, would be this hat right here. It's another hat, Subway Series joint that I did. I know y'all like, why is this kid obsessed with Yankee hats? I'm from Connecticut, yo, and Connecticut, as we know, don't have a Major League Baseball team. We don't got a Major League Basketball team, Major League Baseball team, so I like the Yankees, I love the Mets, I like the Knicks, you know what I mean? I like the Jets, you know what I mean? Like, we don't have nothing to look up to. So I love the Yankees, and this one hat specifically, I took this thing apart from like a toy back in the 90s, and I put it onto the top of this hat. And so when you spin this little thing on the top like this, the subway carts move around. Those are the real subway carts that you use to take the train to get to the game. I did this like 3 years ago, 4 years ago. And this is one of my favorite hats, bro. Like, I take care of it, I clean it, I keep it in a nice box so it don't get dusty. And I wear it to the Yankee games, bro. And I wear it on the subway, and people just go nuts, bro. They look at me, they see it moving, they ask to spin it themselves.
For real?
Yeah, they be like, can I spin it? And I'm like, yeah, go ahead.
I see you opening up a art exhibit with these type of things.
Thank you, bro.
That's what you need to be doing.
Thank you, AJay. That's honestly my dream, is to kind of fashion art at the same time and have it wearable, and have you be able to come to my exhibit and cop the piece and rock it. Not just put it on your wall, but wear it. And then maybe put it on your wall afterwards, and then see it go up in price, just like a painting. You know, like Jay-Z always talk about copping paintings and how it's investments for his children. This could be an investment for your child too.
100%. I see where you're going. I love where you're going, man.
Thank you,
Keep going up. Like this shit right here.
Oh yeah, the penny joints. I ain't even showed you.
That shit's hard too.
Yeah, it was hard to decide between these because I used to play basketball when I was young. Like, I'm ill at ball. And so Penny Hardaway was that guy, bro. And the pennies, the phones were that shoe. You know what I mean? So my joints got beat up. I could show you, look, they got bit up by my dog and all messed up. And I started getting my socks wet. So I'm like, what can I do to these to make it cool? And I'm like, yo, let me glue pennies on these shits.
Nah, this is hard. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, these joints go
These
crazy.
are, they kind of heavy too.
And every time I wear them too, people be like, what the hell? Because they shine.
Yeah.
Like the foams, you feel me? Even when I wear them, the pennies fall off sometimes. So it's kind of cool. It's like, yo, it's weird. And yo, shout out to Penny Hardaway. I hit you up mad times, bro. Like, yo, I would love to make these for you, for real.
All your pieces was hard. You feel what I'm saying? The do-rag was hard. You ain't dropped that yet. You should drop that. The bag you had, we seen you on the street with.
Shout out to Brabus. I'm trying to do a collab with Brabus because they do the shoes and the brand. And so that's supposed to be a collab book bag between me and them. So you might see that in the future.
Listen, Bravis.
Come on, Brabus Studios. Sign your boy, man. Stop sleeping, man.
Do something now or never.
And exactly. Get me early before I charge millions. You know what I mean? Like.
All right, yo.
Peace out, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
Appreciate you, bro. Be safe, all right?
Have a good one, man.
All right.